I think I put on some weight over the weekend.
Yeah. You're looking, I guess you're looking a little bigger, but I thought you were just kind of, it looks like there's like soup cans underneath your sweater.
Okay, now I'm embarrassed.
There's just soup cans under your sweater, right?
It's just soup cans.
Yeah. Did you want me to put the soup cans away for you?
I think I'll leave them.
Are you going to town to throw soup cans at Nazis again?
Yes.
Can I come with?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Let's go peg us some Nazis.
And the beastly horde approached the castle gates as a ruinous multitude of malice, but the king was prepared. For the blue wizard had warned him. There will be danger, and there will be crossbows.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of There Will Be, you guessed it, Crossbows. It's the name of the show.
There will be. One day there will be.
Honestly, there have been on numerous occasions. You know, people sometimes ask us, what does the title of the show mean? And I forget that this goes so far back that you wouldn't probably know if you were a modern day listener. So John and I used to do improv back when I was really bad at improv, even worse than I am now. And one of my things when I would needed to get out of a scene, but I wasn't good enough improviser to like improvise my way out, I would pull out a crossbow, which my character conveniently always had behind his back, and shoot John's character, therefore giving me a convenient way to exit and then edit the scene. Yeah.
I think back in those days, I was so bad at improv that you had to have a crossbow just to escape a scene with me.
It's true. I'd be like, would you like to go to the store, son? And John would be like, you're not my son, and there is no store. There never was. And then I would take out the crossbow and scene over.
And it was better that way. Our audiences appreciated the efficiency with which we killed each other to get out of terrible scenes.
So we should probably get to the main theme of today's show, which is jiggle, suggested by Jason, frequent suggester of themes such as this one, jiggle.
It's almost as if Jason has been looking into my bathroom mirror.
Aw. Well, John, I was wondering, like, what does jiggle mean? Because I know, obviously, you know, the verb, like, moving around a little bit to jiggle, but I was sure that this has some sort of, you know, gross secondary meaning. So I looked this up on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, this is not going to be fun.
So just so you know, this is what jiggle means on the street. Jiggle, to leave a place, synonymous with bounce, such as, this party's lame, let's jiggle.
That wasn't as horrifying as I thought it was going to be.
No, but I had no idea, so it's good to know.
I don't know if I could pull that phraseology off.
Oh, I think you could. Well, this has been a good show, but we got to jiggle. See?
All right, everybody, time to jiggle.
No, it doesn't work like that. You got to say it super casually, as in like say the word jiggle, but say like I'm going to take off.
I'm going to jiggle.
Look, I don't want to give you a line reading, but I'm going to give you a line reading. Okay, guys, let's jiggle.
Okay, guys, let's jiggle.
No, don't sound like my voice. That's not my inflection. Wow, rude. Okay, you know what? If you're going to just make fun of me, I'm going to jiggle.
All right, I'm going to jiggle my way right out of this scene.
Secondary definition, to open a lock without a key, such as, Yoji, keep 6 while I jiggle the lock.
That sounds culturally appropriative in some way.
Well, this is Urban Dictionary. I'm just reading verbatim what they've got here. But I guarantee a white person wrote that.
Probably so.
The third definition, the movement of large breasts, ass, or other body part. I don't know why I find the singular ass there so funny. The movement of large ass could be considered jiggle. It's just, that's good. And finally, this one's very important. Jiggle is the nickname for actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who also is known as JGL, thus Jiggle. For example, Jiggle looks damn hot in that three-piece suit.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's aware of being called Jiggle because I don't think anyone has ever called him Jiggle, but I'm glad it's in Urban Dictionary.
If I ever see him, that's what it's going to be. It's like, hey, what's up, Jiggle?
Yeah. And he'll be like, oh man, I would sign an autograph, but I got a Jiggle, man.
Or, knowing me, the way I would say it is, hello, Jiggle. I am so happy to see you. Let's jiggle to the car.
I think that sets us up well for a few scenes. What do you think?
I think so. I can't wait to see what happens. I'll jiggle you on the other side.
Jiggle you there. So if I'm to understand this correctly, you would like me to make for your birthday a Jell-O cake of the Eiffel Tower.
Yes, Father. It represents all my hopes and dreams for the future.
It's nice that because you have such affinity for Paris, and because you like architecture and plan to go to architecture school, that you want a very elaborate Jell-O cake to commemorate your achievements.
I also enjoy food made of bones.
Right. I made sure to get the Jell-O that has extra bones in it.
Oh, it's more rubbery on the outside when it has more bones in it.
Right. Vegan Jell-O is widely available these days, but you insisted I get the one with the most bones.
There are a wide variety of culinary alternatives, but I like old school. If it ain't bones, it ain't Jell-O.
Well, son, here's the thing. I've decided that for this birthday, I want to make you into, forgive the antiquated expression, a man.
Oh, at long last, I have completed my journey through childhood and am emerging into adulthood and its many responsibilities and privileges.
Indeed. But, as all adults do, you must make your own birthday cake with the exact description with you asked me for.
Oh no, how quickly this conversation has turned.
Now you have to deal with this mess of Jell-O and somehow forming it into fine architecture. And let me warn you, the ones with extra bones are very, very sticky from all the bones.
Oh, Father, what a cruel joke fate has played upon me this day, this first day of adulthood that I was looking forward to, and now it is nothing but a shit storm of shit.
Son, as an adult, you must have a wider vocabulary. It is a defecation storm of feces.
It sounds way more disgusting that way, Father.
Now, just so there's stakes involved, if you successfully make your Jell-O Eiffel Tower birthday cake, I will give you a complete vacation to Paris. I will fund your entire education for architecture school. I already wrote it out in a coupon. 1 full education at architecture school. And finally, I will give you a lump sum of $1 million.
Oh, what a cruel prank fate has once again played upon me, as all of those things I assumed I would just get.
Exactly.
I assumed they were gifts and not things I would have to earn.
But if you mess up and you do not complete the cake, I will rip apart all 3 vouchers.
Oh, adulthood, thou art a place full of real bad shit.
Vocabulary, son, vocabulary. Real bad defecation. All right, everybody. This is the final callback for Cats, the musical. If you're auditioning for Cats, the stage play, or Cats, the telenovela, it is 2 doors down. Both auditions together.
Ay, Dios mío.
Goodbye. Well, that's one less competitor, but the competition remains steep. This is the dance callback. I will now be giving you a very precise choreography, which you are to replicate with exacting precision.
I don't know if I can dance just now. I consumed an entire bowl full of milk just before entering, just to get myself in a cat's headspace.
But if you were in a cat's headspace, cats are able to consume whole bowls of milk and then move with excellent acrobatic skill.
Not without vomiting everywhere. Ooh, according to this particular cat's physiology.
Wait. I also drank milk, and I also do not know if I can handle a lot of dancing right now.
I ate an entire bowl of dry food.
I ate a mouse. Or ate a whole mouse. I'm sorry, has everybody in the audition eaten something strange right before dancing?
Yes.
Let's go. The first move is called the electric jiggle. It goes like this.
I have altered my plans. Instead of a Jello Eiffel Tower, I have chosen a different architectural wonder of Paris.
Are you sure Dad's gonna go for that, Niles? He seemed pretty bent on making you make the Eiffel Tower.
Colin, I can't do the Eiffel Tower. It's impossible, even with the extra bone Jello. There's just not enough structure to be able to make something that tall.
But you wanted Dad to do it for you, and I think that was the whole point, is he knew it was impossible, so he turned it back around and made you do it, so you'd realize what you were asking of your parents.
Dad has been to culinary school. All he would have to say is, son, it's impossible to build an Eiffel Tower out of Jello. Let's pick something else. And I would have gladly picked something else. I just thought the Eiffel Tower, well, that's very impressive. And probably extra bones would help keep it up. But no, that's not the case. He knew that and he set me up to fail.
Yeah, I mean, he's been hard on you, but you sort of screwed the pooch on this one because you know how much he loves to cut off children. We're the last remaining 2 children of a 16-child family. You know, we made it this far.
He's become even more cruel in his old age.
When I turn 18 next year, I don't even want to know what he's going to make me do to stay in the family.
I just hope that instead of the Jello Eiffel Tower, he will accept this facsimile, this Jello Centre Pompidou, which is more of a regular building shape, just with some weird crap on the outside of it.
Yeah, I mean, from where I'm standing, it doesn't exactly look like the Centre Pompidou. It looks more like just a square cube of Jello that you used 2 cake pans next to each other to make.
That's the brilliance of using the Centre Pompidou, is it is just a rectangular building, but it's still very recognizable as being from Paris.
If you say so, man, I'm just worried that you're going to show this to Dad and he's going to, take away your inheritance.
If he looks at this Jello Pompidou Center and still takes away my inheritance, I have bad news for him, because I have also sculpted out of Jello this crossbow.
Whoa. Holy shit. Now that looks like a crossbow. That's way more convincing than that block of Jello being the Centre Pompidou.
Either way, I'm getting that trip to Paris.
Sally, this party's pretty lame. You want to jiggle?
I'm not through working my magic yet. Let's stick around a little bit and we'll jiggle in 10.
I don't think we're going to land us any, dudes here.
I got my eye on a brunette college boy.
Yeah. That's Marty. He's a well-known womanizer and alcoholic. You don't want any part of that.
Marty looks like he's just waiting for a cougar to rock his world.
I think we should get back on the online dating and, the coffees and stuff. I feel like we're just getting a little bit old for this, prowling around college parties, hoping that somebody, wants somebody 3 times their age.
Gina, this is the only life I know.
We're never going to find anybody. And if we do, it would make things worse, because if one of us found somebody, we'd have to move out, and then the other one wouldn't have anybody to live with.
Gina, the only reason nobody wants us is because we have terrible, terrible personal cleanliness habits. We need to hire a maid, and then perhaps we can land ourselves a steady boyfriend.
Don't you think we should just throw in the towel and live as spinster slobs our whole lives?
We've been throwing in towels. Now it's time for someone to pick them up. And it's not going to be me. I hate that shit.
Hey, ladies, I am Mike. Look, I just want to come over and say hi. This party's not really my speed. Gotta be honest, I'm kind of tired because I work a full-time job as a maid. So, I was just wondering, you two seem pretty cool. You want to jiggle?
Gina, are you thinking what I am thinking?
I'm thinking it's time to jiggle with Mike. Happy birthday. It is time to present your Eiffel Tower Jello sculpture, the success of which rides a trip to Paris, a full ride to architecture school, and a check for $1 million.
Father, as you are well aware, part of being an adult is coping with changing circumstances. As you have often told me, you planned to only have 3 children, but that changed every single year.
Well, I took 16 wives and each one wanted a child. What was I to do?
As you have said, part of being an adult, coping with changing circumstances. That's very important. You keep that in mind.
I see you're going to try to talk yourself out of the impossible task in front of you rather than facing it head on. I am disappointed, to say the least.
I have created another of Paris's architectural wonders.
You've created Notre Dame Cathedral?
Even better, Father.
You mean you've created the entire lobby of the Louvre?
Even better than that, Father.
What? The Sinai River itself?
I have created this Jello crossbow. Give me the coupons.
You're robbing me point blank?
You set me up to fail. You knew that building an Eiffel Tower out of Jello was an impossible task, and now I'm calling you out.
I would rather die than have you have any of my possessions. Rip. 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 There they all gone. Do your worst, son. Oh, even though it's just Jello, it cuts to the deep. Oh. Joke's on you. I left Colin everything in the will.
Oh, Colin.
They've gone out for the night. Now's our chance to break in and get the diamond.
Finally, we're gonna get our hands on that diamond. Tell you what, you jiggle the lock, and I'll go in and get the diamond.
Sounds good. At last, we get our revenge on those who have wronged us.
Yeah, they wronged us by having so much diamonds.
We were born with 0 diamonds, and they have so many diamonds. That's wealth inequality, and we will not stand for it.
That's right. And while we're in there, I'm gonna take some of their kitchenware because I also don't have very much kitchenware.
I am planning on liberating some of their giant stacks of money.
I'm sure they keep it in stacks around the house. Hey, what's taking you so long on that lock? Just jiggle it.
There are 6 locks on this door.
Holy cow. I'll fluff the sack with the giant dollar bill written on the side just to prepare. It's fluffed.
By the way, thank you for doing this with me. There's no way I could handle the sack fluffing and the lock jiggling and the cash liberating and the diamond lifting all by myself.
I always wondered why you brought a guy with very few skills compared to your expert thieving skills. I was worried for a second you were just bringing me along, so if we got caught, you could frame me and you could get off scot-free.
It is true. You are easily pushed downable.
So I'm glad that it's not that. I'm glad that that's definitely not why I'm here, right?
That is definitely not the only reason you are here.
Cool. Well, did you say the only, but that meaning that it is one of the reasons?
It's one of the reasons, but there are a lot of different reasons. I find you to be agreeable. You do not have, as they say in the biz, loose lips. You ain't gonna squeal. Plus, you jiggle when you walk.
I need the diamonds, so I'll go along with whatever.
We're in.
Holy cow, you got through all 6 locks?
I am a jiggle expert. I think you should go first.
All right, let's get weep, weep, weep. Aw, man.
We should have jiggled the alarm system!
Bartender, can I get my lady friends here another round? Oh, thanks. Here you go. I'm glad this is the type of bartender who just gets me another round when I say that vaguely, because he remembers exactly what I had, even though this is a full bar. He's one of those bartenders.
A bartender like that is worth their weight in gold.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me here after that party. Look, you two are super cool. I can't believe you're wasting time hanging out with youngsters like me and those guys.
Men our own age know better.
Yeah, we like your youthful energy and spirit.
Your lack of experience is appealing to us.
That's right. Honestly, we're a little surprised, Mike, that you wanted to hang out with us more. Why are you surprised? I mean, honestly, I've never been that interested in girls my age. They're all just like dappa dappa da, and all the guys are like doopa doopa doo, and I'm just like, man, I know I'm only 21, but like I feel like I'm just so far past that mentally.
Listen to the wisdom coming out of your mouth right now.
Mike, I think you're more mature than us.
We don't care about the Billie Eilishes. We don't know anything about that. To us, when you say Billie Eilish, what we hear is duppa duppa da.
That's right. I didn't even know who that was until she told me last week when she was playing on the radio. I was like, I don't like this artist. I didn't like the last artist either. And she was like, they're both Billie Eilish. And I was like, wait, does the radio station play nothing but Billie Eilish 24/7? She's like, yeah, that's what radio is now. Every radio station plays nothing but Billie Eilish 24/7.
That whole thing that Gina was just talking about, all I heard was blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna take off. Look, I was super enjoying hanging out with you, but then you went on this stuff against Billie Eilish, and like, my name is Mike Eilish. I'm Billy's brother, and like, you didn't need to trash my sister like that just to make your old asses feel better about yourselves.
Oh my God, you know Billy?
Yeah, we grew up together. And,
Maybe we can party together.
oh, now you like Billie Eilish. Psh. Ugh, women your age, they're all so shallow. I'm gonna go back to the party. I'll see you later.
He could not have been that cool. He didn't even tell us he was going to jiggle.
Well, we learned that no 21-year-old male-made stud is going to wander into our lives and fix everything wrong with us. We got to do that ourselves. And when we make ourselves attractive to ourselves, we'll be attracted to other people. Maybe even people who are suitable with our lifestyles, not lifestyles we're chasing because of our own lost hopes and dreams.
Oh
I
my
learned a
God.
lot from Mike Eilish.
God bless you, Mike Eilish.
Man, that was a sad funeral. I'm going to take off my tie. Poor dad.
It's a shame there was no evidence of what caused his death other than a hole in his chest.
Yeah. Hey, man, I wanted to ask you, like, you were talking about shooting him with a crossbow, and I didn't know if you're just joking, but, like, he did die later that day from what looked like a potentially crossbow wound.
Just between you and me, Colin, it was the crossbow.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I didn't want to, like, outright accuse you, because that's not something I would do to you, but, like, yeah, I figure you killed Dad.
The police are not used to dealing with crossbow-related crime, and it didn't even cross their minds.
Well, and it was effectively the perfect crime because the Jello all melted in the heat of the kitchen, and so they couldn't find a murder weapon. So,
Since it was just cherry Jello, when it melted, it just mixed in with the blood.
it was actually really clever. That belongs on some sort of, murder mystery novel.
I couldn't have planned it out better, even if I had tried.
Well, I guess we should go to this will reading. I'm sure he left you everything. You are the oldest, so looks like it's all going to work out for you, huh?
Colin, prepare yourself for a shock. Father told me he left you everything.
What?
He has forsaken all 15 of his other offspring in favor of the one who has not yet reached adulthood.
Whoa, that's messed up. Oh, shit.
It is messed up. His vast culinary fortune has been left to you and you alone.
You're planning to kill me, aren't you?
I'm hoping you'll do the right thing and distribute his fortune equally amongst all 16 of us, and also his surviving wives.
Oh, God. There's 13 and a half surviving wives.
Imelda should get a full share. There's only one thing standing in the way of us getting over to the girls' camp, and that's this lake.
I don't care if that ice is only like half an inch thick. We're gonna walk across it, get to the girls' camp, and give them these notes that tell them how we feel.
My note has an option to tell me what they are feeling right now.
Hell yeah, did you do check boxes?
Yes, of course I did check boxes. It's the most efficient way of communication.
Awesome, man. Ugh, if only there wasn't a fence around the side of the lake, we could just walk around the lake. We gotta walk through, man.
It's risky, but it's worth it to find out where their heads are at.
Yeah, man. I can't wait till school resumes next week to find out whether they say yes, no, or maybe.
I hate going to school in the Arctic Circle.
But before he reads the will, I would just like to say something to everybody in the room. Niles, this is for you, but it's also for the other 14 of you. It's also for the 13 and a half wives. Sorry, Imelda. 14.
I deserve a full share.
You deserve a full share. The accident was not your fault, and you're still a whole person in spirit.
Even though I'm only a right side, I am a full person.
Well, I believe that this will is going to look upon me very generously just through some insider information that I have heard. Therefore, before Bobby the lawyer reads it, I have signed an agreement. I will split everything given to me in 31 different ways so that everybody in this room gets an equal share. Thank you. Here we go. Bobby the lawyer, take my written statement. Please nobody kill me. There's literally no reason to anymore.
I am so impressed with your generosity.
That's nice, kid, but I'm reading the will right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Bobby the lawyer, for those of you who have not met me in person.
We all know Bobby the lawyer, of course. Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
It's good. Look. There's something a little surprising in this will. Your father has duped you once again. He has left his entire fortune to the Cultural Society of Paris. All $28 million, all his property, and yes, all his baking pans.
I can't be mad about that.
No. Them's the breaks, family. Good luck. I'm going to take my retainer, and then I'll take off.
Dad got the last laugh on us.
Who will pay for my prosthetic left side? Gosh, that was the jiggliest ride we've ever had.
I'm still shaking from it. I'm still jiggling from it.
I was so thrilled that there actually was a crossbow this week.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't force that, guys. It just came to us in the moment. We were like, oh my God. What if we used a crossbow? And then it happened. It just naturally fell into the scene.
We manifested that crossbow.
Yeah. We didn't have several meetings leading up to this episode detailing exactly how we would get a crossbow in at the very scene where it happened. Definitely.
Right.
Not.
We did not have several angry letters wondering when would there actually be a crossbow. There hasn't been a crossbow in 57 episodes.
I wonder how many of our fans actually like improv and how many just want to see crossbows, because we get a lot of angry mail about the lack of crossbows in most episodes.
Yeah, the number of angry letters we've gotten from deer hunters wanting more advice on deer hunting, I've got an entire closet full because I print out each email.
Maybe we should let the audience know what we're actually facing here. So I'm going to play some of the angry emails we've received from deer hunters over the credits.
Yeah, some excerpts would be great. I think then that's the only way people will understand what we have to deal with every single. I mean, this one right here, that would really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you didn't have to call him that. Like, and this one, I don't know exactly what this one's saying, but it's mean. I can tell it's mean. We have feelings.
This one just seems like complete nonsense. I don't understand what it's talking about.
This one seems to just be a list of several Pokemon, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, if you have letters to write us, you can be nicer than these people.
One of the Pokemon was Jigglypuff. That does fit the theme, so I got to give that guy credit for that.
Damn it. I am mad we did not do a Jigglypuff scene.
Ugh, God, it's too late now.
Damn.
Well, another week spent in regret.
As usual. I guess we'll have to just see you next week then.
See you next week for more disappointment.
Hey man, white supremacy is the best. I am a Nazi.
I fly orange flags with swastikas on them because that's Nazi stuff.
Hell yeah, Nazis are forever. Oh shit, that guy's got a bunch of soup cans.
I'm not afraid of soup.
Oh God, that hurt like hell. Half my face is gone. Ugh.
You're going to need a left side prosthetic.
I thought my Nazi superpowers would protect me. Oh man.
I seem to be completely unscathed.
Oh wow, he completely decapitated him. I've never seen that guy could throw soup cans really.